Hello, I want to talk about the Overwatch 2 Season 9 rank changes, but primarily a very specific portion of them called modifiers. I think overall the new rank system is pretty bad. It's a lot better than what we had, obviously, but it's still nowhere near as good as SR, and one of the main reasons it's still so bad is obviously the UI, but that's not what I want to talk about. Specifically, I want to talk about the modifiers and how they work, how they're applied, and why they're terrible. Essentially, if you're unaware, the modifiers are a new part of the Overwatch rank system where essentially you can gain more elo, lose less elo, lose more elo, things like that, depending on the outcome of a game. So essentially, there's a modifier called expected, and what that means is if you win a game that you were favored to win, you gain less elo. Basically, what happens is it will pair you in a game, and then depending on how good the game thinks you and your team are, then judges depending on what modifier should be applied. So if you queue into a game and you're obviously smurfing, if you win, you're more likely to get the expected modifier because the game knows you're a lot better than you are. Therefore, it expects you to win all the time. And if it expects you to win all the time, then you get the expected modifier, which is backwards because if the game expects you to win, you would assume that you should gain more elo, but you don't. You gain less. So you can be giga smurfing and win every game, but the game knows you're going to win every game, so it gives you the expected modifier. And then the expected modifier means you rank up slower, which is incredibly backwards. It doesn't make any sense, but that's just how it works. Anyway, there are other modifiers. There are two in particular that are very bad. Now, obviously, they're all bad, but there's two that really destroy the matchmaking system for me. It is reversal and volatile. Essentially, what reversal is if you are expected to win and you lose more elo than you would have otherwise. So let's say, on average, you gain and lose 20 elo per game. If you get reversaled, which means you were expected to win, but you lost, you might lose upwards of 25, 30, 35 SR, sometimes even 40, depending on how favored you were, which is dumb for a couple of reasons, and I'll explain those reasons in a minute after I explain what volatile is. Volatile is a modifier that you're supposed to get after you rank up. Now, I've never seen it on my main account for some bizarre reasons, but I see it on all of my Smurf accounts, basically every other game, where essentially what happens is, after you rank up, you enter calibration matches for your new rank. So say you're a gold 5 player, and then you win and you rank up to gold 4, you would then enter calibration matches, which by default have the volatile modifier pre-applied to them, which I think they're supposed to, but they don't always. It's confusing, I don't know. Anyway, basically what that means is, volatile is if you win after you rank up, then because your rank is volatile, you'll gain more elo. But if you lose, you'll also lose more elo. The thing about volatile that's extremely stupid is that, let's say, well, there's two main reasons, but let's talk about the first one. And let's say you're actually a diamond player, right? Let's say you're diamond 3, for example, and you've always been diamond 3, but you're starting to get a little bit better at the game, and you've just been diamond 3 for a long time. You decided to grind some ranked. The game expects you to play at a diamond 3 level, so if you win games, you're not going to get expected modifiers, and if you lose, you're not going to get reversals, meaning you're gaining and losing about 20 elo per game. However, let's say that you manage to rank up into Diamond 2 after a long win streak. Let's say you win like 4 in a row, and you rank up into Diamond 2. Then, for whatever reason, a teammate disconnects, right? There's nothing you can do. You just lose that game. There's nothing you can do. You are then hit with the volatile modifier. No matter what reason you lost for, it doesn't matter. You then get volatile. And here's the thing about volatile. If you lose with a volatile modifier, you can lose a lot of SR. And I have been losing a lot of SR with the volatile modifier. Where basically, on average, I lose anywhere between 50 and 60 SR, or ELO, or percentage, whatever you want to call it, every time I lose with the volatile modifier. But if I win with it, I only gain 20. I don't gain anymore. So, if you are using your noggin, if we think about all the modifiers currently in the game, let's say you're smurfing, for example, and you're winning all of your games, but you're expected to win all your games, you are getting the expected modifier on all of your wins, which means you're getting about 15 elo a win. But then let's say you rank up into a new rank, and then you get the volatile modifier, and you lose for whatever reason. Now, this doesn't just apply to your first game either. I have won 3 games in a rank before, and then lost, and then been hit with volatile before. Meaning I could be like 1 game away from ranking up, and then lose, and then be hit with volatile and lose as her. Where basically, I can win, mathematically, about 4 games, rank up, lose, and then be back to where I started. I can have an 80% win rate and never rank up because of volatile. Now, I don't think that's happening to anyone, but it's pretty close to happening to me, where currently my top 500, by the way, account is sitting at a pretty 70+% win rate, and it's exactly where it started at the start of the season. But my main account started in low masters and is now mid grandmaster. I think I just deranked into GM4 actually. So what's happening is if I play on that account and I win, all of my games are expected for me to win because I'm smurfing and I'm obviously performing higher than I'm meant to for my rank. So all my games are expected. And then if I lose, I get volatile and I lose like 50-60 elo, which is dumb. It's already dumb that the expected modifier means I gain less elo. If anything, expected means I should gain more elo because it expects me to win because I'm better than them. And if I'm better than them, then I'm in the wrong rank. So if I win and I'm expected to win because I'm better, surely I should rank up faster. That just seems like pretty standard to me. But apparently that's not how the Blizzard devs think the system should work. Anyway, let's say I then get volatile and I derank a ton. Well, then what do? I'm winning way more than I'm meant to be. I'm performing much higher than like everyone in the rank because I'm smurfing. But my rank is staying exactly the same because I'm hit with volatile modifiers or reversal modifiers, which are basically the same but less punishing. And I want to show you exactly how brain dead the system is. I'm going to show you my SR after losing this game, and you will be stunned. Yes, that is right. You just watched me lose about 50 elo for losing a single game. And this is what I have to deal with every single time I play. And honestly, I'm just lucky I didn't get the expected modifier afterwards. You can see with how long I'm sitting on this page for how fucking stunned I am at how low my elo is. And I'm pretty sure I'm actually freaking out in the recording because I am just like sitting here looking at the fact that I just lost 50 SR for being volatile. But to be fair, this is a pretty common occurrence, especially for this account, where essentially every time I lose, if it's not reversal, it's volatile, and most of the time, about 90% of the time, every time I win, it's expected. But a lot of you might sit and think, oh, you know what, actually, these games aren't back-to-back. Well, that is a fairly intelligent thing to say. It makes sense that you would assume that they're not back-to-back because, you know, there's no way the ranking system is that shit, right? There's no way I just went from about 10% of Diamond 2 to losing a game with the volatile modifier to then deranking all the way into mid-Diamond 3. That would be stupid. There's no way. I have to have done some editing magic to make it look that way. Well, let me show you some proof that these games were back-to-back, just so you can see how dumb the rank system really is. And volatile. Fantastic. Interesting. What? Okay. Hold your fucking horses. You're telling me when I was Diamond 2, like 10% or whatever I was, and I lost, and I got volatile, you're telling me I lost 50 SR? Are we trolling? Are we dead serious? 50! Look at my fucking elo! What does the game want from me? I've got a 70% win rate almost, and I can't rank up. What does it want from me? I have to win like 4 fucking games for every game I lose because of this volatile shit. What the fuck is this? This has to be bugged. It has to be bugged. What an actual scam. That is a scam. What? Okay, over the course of like the last 2 days, I've been on like a 20 game win streak. And over the course of that 20 game win streak, I am now in the exact, after about 3 losses and about, okay, this session, I am about 6-4. So I'm 26-4 over the last 2 days. I am about 60 elo higher than where I started because of this volatile shit. Because every time I lose, I get volatile, and I get minus 50, minus 60 SR. What am I meant to do? I'm winning so much more than I'm losing, and it doesn't matter. I can't rank up. This is an actual scam. What am I meant to do? I win so much more than I lose, but I just don't move. What the fuck is this? I'm genuinely bewildered as to what I'm meant to do. I can't do more. I physically cannot do more. I'm winning so much, and it's not enough. This is actually difficult to stomach. Oh my god, I can't actually believe this. Am I Diamond 3? What a fucking joke. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. And that was me rage quitting last night because I couldn't believe what happened. Anyway, if you see me in your Diamond games, you know, averaging about 70 elims, 60 elims a game, and dying maybe 2 or 3 times, and I'm completely fucking annihilating you, it's because I am no longer playing these Diamond games a little easier than I usually would. Usually, when I'm smurfing, I don't go full. I don't go full on unless I really want to win. Usually, I'm playing pretty chill. However, if you see me in your games, I will be playing 1000% from now on until this account ranks up. Because I refuse for the game to genuinely sit and tell me I am a Diamond player. That is a scam. Anyway, good luck if you're queuing in EU Diamond, because I'll be there, and chances are I'll win, and chances are I'll still D-rank. Right. Okay, goodbye. This game is really bad. Goodbye.